This is Shweta. Welcome to my channel. Each and everybody has problems in our life. Each and everybody is having the problem. Let me tell you one thing. Today we are going to discuss something about problem. It's not like how to create a problem. It's like how to react towards the problem. That also matters. Many times it matters. If your reaction is correct towards the problem, then it won't work. Like the problem won't affect you so much. But if you are not proper towards your reaction, then it will affect so badly. So I would like to say few things about that before starting itself. Now, the main thing is that the size of the problem is not big as compared to your ability. We should not overestimate a problem, and we should not underestimate our ability. That is the main topic. So I'm not going to drag this topic. So before that, let us go to a story. I would like to narrate a story in front of you so that you can understand what I am going to say. Rather, that would help us to communicate more. Okay, so what happened once a girl was complaining to her father, like, I'm tired of everything. Every day I'm facing problems, one after another. If I'm solving one, another is coming. I'm tired of everything. What I should do, I don't know. I'm getting so much of irritation. There are only problems in my life. Means she was so much negative, and she don't know what she has to do. She was very pathetic towards that. So at that time, what happened? Her father was a chef. He was a cook. Okay. So now what he was doing? He just told her. He just told her that come with me and sit. Okay. Then he made her to sit next to. Then what he has actually done? He has taken three pots. He has taken three pots, and he has put that three pots in three different burners. Gas. Okay, burners. So, and he has poured some water in that, and it started to boil. So, so now what he was doing, in the first pot he put some potato, two potatoes. He put two potatoes. In the second pot he put two egg, and in the third pot he has put one coffee bean. So in the third pot he put a coffee bean. So the girl was so much shocked. What's happening here? What is father going to tell? Like, she was having curiosity also for that topic. So now what happened? At that particular time itself, the water started to boil. Now the father was sitting in front of, like, both were sitting in front of that three burners and three pots and all. Now it has been nearly, it was 20 minutes. Like, the things were boiling. Okay, it was 20 minutes. Soon after 20 minutes, what her father has done, he has taken that pot and kept down. All three pots he has kept down. So once again, just remember what was there in that pot. In the first pot there was potato. In the second pot there was egg. And in the third pot there were coffee beans. Okay. So as soon as he has kept the bottle down, like jar down, and he asked his daughter, like, what it is. So she was like, it's potato, this is egg, and this is coffee bean. Okay. He told, fine. Now he asked, just look into the condition, what was their earlier situation and now what it is. So she just she was just touching the potato. So she was like, this is so soft. So, but she was confused why the father is doing this. So she asked, why father, why you are telling me to test this, or what do you mean by these things and all? I'm not understanding. So he was explaining in a very simplifying language, or very simple language, like these three pots, and in that they were boiling the potato, egg and coffee beans. They were boiling in water. That water is the problem. Like, three of them were having the same problem only, no? They were boiling. That was the problem. they were put into a boiling water. Like that is the problem. But three different things, and how they have reacted. How they have reacted, that's important. Now, let us go to the first case itself is potato. Potato was very strong and all. And so when it went into that boiled water or the warm water, and when it was boiled for 20 minutes, what happened to the potato? The potato, which was very strong and all, became soft, weak after boiling. So this is one. Let us look towards the case first. Second thing was like, what happened to the second thing? Egg. Now you can see egg is so, what is the condition of egg? Okay, so we have to handle it very carefully, otherwise it would break down. Yes or no? So what happened now? After 20 minutes, the egg itself, it became so hard. Like if you break the shell outside, you can see the egg. It is not going to break. If you put it down also, it won't break. Like little bit harder. What happened to egg? Earlier it was very soft, but due to boiling and all for 20 minutes, the hard or the egg became so hard. Understood? Inside the shell it became so hard. Moving towards our third person. Third person was coffee bean. Now what happened to the coffee bean? Coffee bean, it has changed the flavor itself. Her father poured that coffee into one like glass, and he gave to her. So you can understand, when we are having a coffee itself, what aroma and everything. Now what the magic was done by coffee? The coffee bean was different thing. When it was boiling for 20 minutes, it has changed the water. Nobody will say that that was a boiling like water. It was the water. Nobody will say, because it has changed. The coffee bean has changed this aroma and everything. Like now, these were the three conditions. Now let us conclude our part, like what I am going to say. See, many people are like this. I am so strong, I am very much harsh, I don't have any problem, I can face anything. But as soon as the problem arises, they are like, what to do? Arey yaar, main kya karu? They are like, they don't know what they have to do, and they are just telling someone like, help me, what I have to do, because I don't know what to do. These are the many conditions happen. So the thing is that it decides. Now from this story or short story itself, it is a thing that you can decide yourself if you want to be a potato, you want to be an egg, or you want to be a coffee. So what was the magic done by then? The potato, which was very strong, it became very soft, it weak. If you will just put your hand also, it will break. Mashy, it would be like potato mashy. Then second, for egg also I told the same thing. And third, for the coffee bean. First, potato, it was very strong. And now here, what is the problem? Problem is nothing, the boiling water. Just imagine that was the boiling water is a problem. Situation is same for all three. But these three substances or the three things, how they have reacted towards that was different. Yes or no? So this is just an example given by these three things. You can understand by yourself. You can decide you want to become a potato, you want to become a coffee bean, or you want to become an egg. It depends upon you. Like we will be showing this, like we are very strong, we can't underestimate these problems are there. Everybody is having a problem. Nobody is out of this. But thinking depends, or how you will react towards that, it depends. If you'll be always showing this negative, like, oh, what to do ab yaar, kya karu yaar, itna problem ho gaya. If you'll keep on saying this, it would be a problem only. Instead of that, you should not be focusing too much towards that problems. Like, I'm not telling you to ignore also, because if you'll start ignoring the problems, you will not be able to fight and stand back. So the main thing for what I'm saying is, you should understand. If you are into a problem, means you should understand how I have to get out of this. I can't sit in this problem and say it's a problem. If you will knock the door of solutions, you will get. But first you should intend to knock, and that should be with very positive energy. And the very much thing is confident. You should have a confidence. You should have a confidence that I can overcome this, I can come out of this, then nothing will happen. So in this video, I am sharing about through a small story. I'm just sharing a few words, a few things about a story. like what is to be done or how we can react towards a problem. I hope this was good. You enjoyed. Obviously, it's a very short. I just want to speak few words, or just want to narrate this with an example or a touch of a short story. The story is so simple, but it says a lot. It says a lot what we have to do, what we have to what we understood. Many things and all has been said here. So I hope you understood what I mean to say. You can decide you want to be a potato, you want to become an egg, or you want to become a coffee bean. So thank you for watching, and please, if you like this video, you have to like, subscribe. Thank you very much. Now we'll see in the next video.